I am Orestes, the son of Agamemnon, son of the warlord who led the Greeks to Troy. Hold on. Shit. Today we are in Argos, the ancient land you pined for and long to see again. What do you think? It's supposed to be a Greek tragedy. The director wants to update it. It's the 60s gangland London. That will make it a friggin' tragedy. Wants it all craze and cashmere, long coats. Look if I get duffel coats. He smokes straw, joints, and you know, on the set. Last week, somebody walked leaves in the bottom of the shoes, right? But it was raining. You just walked them in naturally, you know. He comes down. Who's walked leaves in, right? And we're all just looking at one another like, well, we all have, you know. Well, it's just quiet for about 10 minutes, and then it says, I like it. Go and bag some up. Had us outside with carrier bags, filling them up with leaves and putting them in, throwing them all around the set. Let's bring the outside inside. Let's bring the outside inside. 2, 3. Pick that up, please. All right. Were there a couple sat in front of you?
Yeah, that French couple.
Yeah.
They were queuing with a tray.
You are?
I saw them queuing with a tray.
Oh. Jesus, you give him an inch. Give him an inch.
Excuse me. Quelle chose se met à ces road chillets?
Did you say that in English?
Quelle chose se met à ces road chillets?
No, thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Fucking smart ass. It's getting beyond a joke, this. I've got to pick up in Barnsley at 1. Bloody French, they can't speak a word of English. Of the many things that can disrupt the smooth running of the services, it's Utah's missing French tourists who will cause the most trouble today. So I says to her, blow job or no job.
Now they're getting on a National Express, that couple.
What?
They're getting on a National Express.
Oh, bollocks to this. Come on, we're going. They can make their own way to Windermere.
I can see clearly now the coach is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way.
It's 1 o'clock
Yes.
and there are clouds on Pearl's horizon.
Yes, well, there's going to be plenty of coaches coming into the car park with services. A French couple, not to my knowledge. No, I'm very busy. I have enough in play. I can't be dealing with people getting back on their own coaches. I have enough to do. What? I'm not to my knowledge. Well, it's NMP, love. Not my problem. Bye bye. They're a damn cheek, National Express, phoning up here. Apparently a French couple have got on one of their coaches instead of the one that... I can't be responsible for people getting on their own coaches. It's not my problem. I have enough of my play. If I had £1 for every person who got back on their own coach and left by coaches in this place, I'd be a millionaire. I'd have £4 for this week, I tell you.
Nobody else than you.
July 83, this. Ryan Paris, the only hit he ever had. Classic, all this classic 80s. I get persecuted for playing 80s, but, you know, to them, you know, it's just brilliant, isn't it, you know? I mean, 80s, it was the classic time, you know, people say it was like the 60s, but it was the 80s. You know, everybody knew what they were doing, and those who were there remember. Summers were endless, and every year something different happened, you know. Dolce Vita there by Ryan Paris. Apparently, we're all living our lives in a Dolce Vita. Come down, it's Charlie FM, it's coming at you. It's coming in your ears, so come down, you know, don't be frightened with the weather, we're carrying on regardless. So come down, let's see you down here. And here we go with Anika, and apparently this is from 81, another one-hit wonder, and she's having problems with a Japanese boy. You're listening to... Yeah.
Another hit from the 80s.
That's right, here we go with Anika. Listen to this. Classic. See, the 80s, everyone was crazy, you know, no one cared, they were out of their minds. I fractured my femur, listen to this. I fractured my femur, limbo dancing in Pontins in 82. I drove back 6 hours towing a caravan. Never felt a thing. I thought it was wind the whole way back. Listen to this. You couldn't buy this. This is the classic. Oh, I know, that was a bit of a low point in my life because I spent a lot of time in Bolton Royal Infirmary after about 4 weeks. And, you know, I stumbled into hospital radio Lollipop. Turned out that broken femur turned out to be the break I've been searching for. I was with them for you know, joined them and started doing fundraising events, charity events, and now that's led to this, Charlie FM, and fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed.
Well, it's not my problem, Gavin, is it? This is this bloody French couple. They're up the M6 now having deployments. Listen to this. Well, they want to put the clocks back an hour. They're in England now. We invented time. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I can't be held responsible for negligent coach drivers or French tourists who can't tell the difference between brown and blue. Because we're chock-a-block down here today, Gavin. Yes, we're talking double figures. Yes. Well, ring Wallace Arnold. That's the best advice I can give to you. Stand for a hand to you too and all. He's a cheeky get, that Gavin, all right. He used to work here. He used to mop toilets under me before he got lured over to Lancaster as lodge manager, all exotic. The bloody French. Me and Ardeen, we got caught up in Dep in '93 in one of them tractor and truck disputes. 8 hours. And nasty. They were setting fire to sheep at one point. Pity they weren't that bolshy in 1939 when we needed them, huh? We've done a bit of good then.